just want to wish everyone a happy holiday out there. Just coming in from the builders and also our pacing team. Yeah, the Valley Boys Cloud Road shot. Backyard.
Welcome back on Bay as you see some of the fun groups getting their way through Rawson Square. We're also getting ready for some of the big groups, some of the bigger groups. We still have Valley, Roots, and One Family in the A division still to come through Bay Street. Saxons just passed through. Very appropriate that it would be the Saxons and the Valley Boys. You see some of the smaller groups on screen right now. One of the fraternities, Omega Psi Phi, performing in Rawson Square. Well, earlier we also got a chance to take in Genesis as they were in the hole.
Well, hey there, Jim and Nita. Here's a bit of Junkanoo terminology for you. I am in what Junkanoo is referred to as the hole, the place where the magic happens, where they get ready to leave it out on Bay. And I'm here with the Genesis Warhawk Chairman, and right now it's Genesis territory. We just heard that super chat in the background. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, of course we're ready, as you can hear.
And I know, if you've ever watched a football game or a basketball game, they have a pre-game ritual. So I want to know, what is your pre-parade ritual?
Our pre-game ritual is basically going through all our checks, all our sections, ensuring that everyone is ready, nothing is left behind, and everyone is ready to go.
All right, so in Bahamian culture, we're quite superstitious, and I know you guys work all year round. Are there any Junkanoo superstitions, or what is your superstition?
Well, the only superstition I would normally say that, folks like, don't let your theme or what you're portraying out until the end itself. But now, that's kind of changed. Everyone always have a kind of idea of what each group is bringing. But to me, that is the most superstition thing in Junkanoo today.
Now I gotta ask you, because I see y'all lining up. They say they scared. Y'all scared?
Oh, hell no, we're not.
Some colorful language there.
Yeah, we're not scared. We're ready to go. We had an awesome performance on Boxing Day. We're building off of that. Our energy is ready to go, and we're ready to go to the next level.
All right, Genesis is lighting up now. I got one last thing to ask you. Who do you think stands a chance? Does anyone stand a chance against Genesis tonight?
The only person who can stop Genesis is Genesis. Nobody else.
All right, well, you heard it first. They're lining up and they ain't scared, Jimmy. I sent it back to you.
All right, right now you saw Genesis getting ready in the hole with their theme butterflies. But it's not always about the big groups. Some of these small groups, the fun groups, the C and D groups that come out, they come out just for fun. Standing by with one of those smaller groups is our Vaughn Albury. Vaughn.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chris. We are with the Junkanoo Commandos. And let me just see the sign. The Junkanoo Commandos, we are
Hunter. We are Junkanoo.
All right, there you go. This is Senator Eresia Hepburn Forbes, and she represents BAMSI.
Yes.
Tell us about your theme.
Okay, so our theme here with BAMSI is Grow With Us. We are partnering with BAMSI, AICA, and the Junkanoo Commandos. And we all know that food security is important. And so this is a way for us to raise awareness and tie with culture. And particularly, we partner with the Junkanoo Commandos because they are working with Ghana. And we're hoping to get some of our students off to Ghana when we start those partnerships and linkages. So we want you to know it's best at BAMSI, and we are best on Bay.
And indeed, they're having fun. This group is having fun, but they're coming a serious theme because they want to make sure that we learn how to feed ourselves. We went through the pandemic, we went through COVID, we went through a number of things, including the 2008 crisis, financial crisis, as well as the September 11th attacks on the United States, where everything, all commerce stopped all around the world. So feeding ourselves is a very important goal, and the Junkanoo Commandos, they want to bring that home. So guess what? Let's watch the Junkanoo Commandos as they perform. And they're with Prime Minister and Mrs. Davis. Back to you, Chris.
All right, Vaughn, thanks a lot. The Junkanoo Commandos celebrating with AICA, with the agricultural aspect, making sure that they have a promotion of food security here in the Bahamas and, of course, around the world as well. One of the United Nations groups that help to promote agriculture around the world. Now, that group is having a lot of fun out here on Bay Street, but another group having fun is our team out at Fusion Superplex. They're having fun as we're seeing live stream there as well.
Well, we're still going strong here at the watch party at Fusion Superplex. And